Hello, we are live. Welcome back, everyone. Another live Baz is actually doing. He doesn't do too many, but he's got a special guest on this one. And it's Deep in RC, who is also known as Liam Goodliffe. Not Graham, as I called you the other day. So, big hello to Liam. Nice to meet you, mate.
Cheers. Nice to see you. Nice to finally get
for coming on.
It's been good. It's good.
And thank you for sending me beers.
Yeah, no, that's no worries, mate. It's my pleasure. Like I say, yeah. Thank you for the return favour as well. That was great.
Like,
enjoy it.
Don't mind at all. Hopefully, you'll enjoy them.
Yeah, no, that's great.
That's why I asked what you liked, because I thought I know I've got loads of stuff here, but
yeah,
I know you seem like you're into your double IPAs and that, aren't you?
Yeah, they're kind of my sort of go-tos, really. I do enjoy those, along with your standard lagers and things.
I thought I'd better check.
No, appreciate it. Thank you.
So hopefully they'll be good for you. So anyone that doesn't know, like I say, we've just literally said Liam sent me some beers. He sent me 2 German ones before, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. It was a couple of the Oktoberfest beers.
That's it. And he sent me another box of beers again. So I thought it'd be real nice because he did mention that he had some of these beers to have him on and do the live with me, and we can both look at the beer together.
No, sounds good. Look forward to it. That'd be brilliant.
See what we get out of it.
Yeah.
Don't go putting me to shame though.
No, I can't drink that much.
Well, I don't want you picking out all these flavours and these weird fruits.
I don't know what I'm doing. Honestly, I'll leave it to you, the professional.
I'm the same as you, mate. I just drink a beer.
That's it, mate. So it smells good, that's all that matters.
We got 9 in here, so we'll go through some of the comments. Quickly, rate my beer. Another victim on the channel. You got to love Paul. He does love me. Simo Sups is in. Evening, Simo. Hope you're well, mate. And he actually loved the Herzog Pilsner. I don't know if you've had it yet, have you? Or are we having a little bit of difficulty? John's in the house. It looks like Liam has frozen. So if Liam can hear me, whether he wants to go out and come in again, I don't know. So John's in. John 78.
Yeah,
right, John?
I'll keep coming back.
There you are. He's in. You froze for a minute, mate.
I'm in. I did, yeah. I've just come back.
Good man.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Benjamin's here. Wait a minute. This isn't the Stone Crow. No, it's not. It's not. Might be a couple of crows on it, though. Well, one anyway, at least. Thomas is in. Window Reviews Interviews. Thomas. Hello, you gorgeous people, and Barry. That's very nice of you, Thomas. He's always very complimentary towards me, Thomas is. I've had worse. How do? Hope you're well, mate. And we have caught up with the comments, but we've got 12 people in. So anyone that's just joined us, this is Liam. Big thank you to Liam for sending me some beers. And like I say, he's got the same beer, so I invited him on to review them with me. I want to hear his point of view, see if I can learn anything. So what are you drinking now, Liam?
No, on the Star Ramen.
Liam's on the Star Ramen.
So ready for the next one. Yeah.
And Bazza is on
It's got the right glass as well.
Have you? Good man. Recorder Lig. Premium Swedish cider, mango and raspberry. It's actually quite nice to drink, but my God, it smells really funky. It's a weird one.
Yeah, I don't drink many ciders. I think they're quite a bit sweet for me. I can't sweet, really sweet beer, kind of thing. But yeah, they are nice though.
Well, my missus said, she said, when you go there to Huddersfield, she said, oh, get some ciders for the summer. And my missus doesn't really drink. She hasn't had one yet.
So you tested them out for it.
Out of 30. Oh dear. I've had worse. Very well, thanks. Good. Tommy McAllister. Hope you're well, guys. Baz, what is the best fridge to keep the PD kegs chilled in? Well, I tend to keep mine just in the fridge when I need them chilling. Just a standard fridge, I do. We're lucky we've got a massive fridge.
Yeah.
And there's only 2 of us, so we don't tend to have an awful lot of stuff in it generally.
Yeah, I've got the sub cold. It's just down there, but you can actually fit 2 or 3 kegs in there. Actually, they're quite a good size. Yeah, you can take all the shelves out and fit a couple of kegs in. Yeah, they're quite good fridges.
I think you'd probably get 2 in mine. You wouldn't get them in the bottom half, obviously, because it sort of like sticks out a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
So
I think I've had a couple in with some bottles. Yeah.
Who's watching? What's everyone drinking? What's everyone drinking? Come on, somebody join in. Tell us what you're drinking. So, do you want to tell them what beers we're going to be looking at, Liam? Oh, is he frozen? He's frozen.
Yeah. Okay. I'm back again. Can you see me?
You're back again.
I'm here. Yeah.
What beers are we looking at, Liam?
I don't know. What do you want to go for? Probably one of the Buxtons.
Yep.
We try that one. We'll
go for. I won't quite go yet for it, but
Buxton Brewery.
We'll go for that one first.
Give that one a try.
I'll grab my can. So there's my can. I'll let Liam introduce it, and he can tell everyone about this beer.
It's Crew Bearer from Buxton Brewery. Yeah, it's a one-off brew apparently. Crisp and dry, refreshing. Dipper, dry hopped, big hints of US and European hops. So, sounds a good one. I'll have to give that one a go.
8.5%.
Yeah. I haven't got a Buxton small glass, so it'll be going in your favourite brewery, which is Brewdog. I think.
Brewdog. Well, when I crack mine open, I'm going to be doing it in the untapped one. But the other beer, I've had worse have come back on. He's on the Hobgoblin Gold. The other beer we're going to be looking at, because Liam is stopping on for a bit, we are going to be looking at another one that he sent me, and it's from Northern Monk. And this is their Heathen.
It's nice, that one.
7.2%.
Yeah, for a supermarket beer.
You said £3, didn't you, for this?
Yeah, I think it was about £3. I think they do the 4 cans for £3. So whatever's the cost, they knock off, don't they? So it works out about
£4 when I saw it.
Yeah, it probably is nearly £4 if you buy it on its own, but I think with a deal it's about 3. So it's a good one though. It's nice.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to it. So we'll go through a couple more comments. I got to catch up now, haven't I? So we'll go to John 78. I see Scott's reviewed a beer from Conway Brewery last week. Said he bought it in Tesco in Wrexham. You could have sent him one, Baz. Yes, I did see actually. He was in. Funny enough, he was in Magic Dragon Brewery in Wrexham. What he was doing up this neck of the woods, I haven't got a clue. But there you go. There you go. Bearing in mind he's from Portsmouth, it's a long way to come up for a day out.
It is.
So there we go. Right. Are you getting thirsty now?
I am, mate. Yeah, I'm parched after this week.
Yeah, then I'll put that to one side for now. Drink that after. So,
Crack it open.
the beer me and Liam are going to look at again quickly is Buxton Brewery Crubera Extra Dry Dipper, 8.5%, 330ml can. And it was a fiver, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I did buy quite a few cans, so I think normally it should have been about £5. But yeah, it probably worked out about 4, I think. So. A little bit, just a little bit.
I'll tell you what, like you, mate, I love a double IPA.
I do, yeah.
Probably my favourite style. So, now glass the top. There we go. Hazy orange looking beer, isn't it?
You give it the...
And you already give it a sniffer, do you?
It's quite... Yeah, it's not as hazy as I thought it would be. Some of theirs can be very hazy, but that's yeah, it's a bit light.
Well, I'll be honest with you.
It smells nice.
I've had this upside down in the fridge for a bit.
Oh, have you? Yeah.
To try and...
I'll give mine a swig.
Have you still
There's
got
a bit
some
left
in
in
the
the
bottom?
can. Yeah, I'm just letting the head burner down a bit.
Yours are haze up more. But yeah, it's a lovely sort of orange, hazy looking beer. I've got quite a thick head on it, but there's some big bubbles in there. So we'll give her a sniff, Liam.
Yeah, it smells nice, definitely. I have, mate. My nose isn't as sensitive as yours, so you'll have to tell me what you can get out of it.
Well, it's just a big juicy number. I wouldn't say I'm picking anything sort of like specific out. You get the hops,
tropical. Very nice.
a little bit sweet, tropical.
Yeah.
Bit of citrus. I wouldn't say it's more like a fruit bowl sort of thing. There's a lot of sort of fruity notes in it that don't sort of stand out, but it smells good, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, it does smell good.
Have you had this?
I'm gonna have to go in. Can't wait. I'm gonna try it. It smells lovely though.
Good man.
Yeah, it's nice. Very nice.
You get that dry feel about it, don't you?
I do, yeah. I quite like mine dry as well. And yeah, rather than the over sweet side, if it's nice and dry and crisp. Yeah, that is nice. Very nice.
Whether it feels a bit drier to
what
me.
Sort of temperature is yours at? Is it about 5, did you say yours? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
That's got a dryness like a wine.
I think I've lost.
Are you there, mate? I think Liam's having a couple of problems.
I think it's trying. It's trying.
It's quite light in body, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not a heavy one, is it?
No.
No, I mean 8.5%. That doesn't taste 8.5 at all. That's like a 5.5, 6 to me. That's really quite a dangerous one, I think.
I think to me, I kind of feel the alcohol because it feels like you're drinking a wine a little bit. I think.
Oh, okay.
Does go down well though.
Mm.
It's pretty light.
Yeah.
It's very dry, like wine kind of dry, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I do get that, definitely. Easy drinker.
It's quite gassy, but not. I don't know if that makes any. You know what I mean? There's a lot of bubbles in there, but it's not.
Yeah, it's different.
It doesn't fill you up with gas.
Yeah.
And I sort of I get a little bit of that ABV. I think I do.
You do.
I get a little bit of warmth from it, I would say.
Mm.
A little bit of juiciness on the front.
Yeah,
And I think the back end, when that dryness sort of wears off, you get a little bit more juiciness, a bit more bitterness.
Yeah, no, it's nice though. Very nice.
Get some more in there.
Do you like it? That's the main thing.
It's different. I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it. That dryness is. I think I'd be more. I'm more towards juicy, if you like.
Yeah, yeah. I get it. It's different. To be fair, I thought it'd be a really thick, hazy, heavy body to it, but it's not actually. It's different to what I thought it'd be.
And like, you know, extra dry. Again, it's not just like a slight dryness, is it?
It is.
I think that's very, very dry.
It does
It's
say,
interesting,
yeah.
though.
It does say it's dry, doesn't it? So, but yeah, it's different. It's nice though.
It's a little bit dangerous as well.
It is, yeah. I think you'll like the Heathen because that's more, you know, the sweeter style. I think that you'll enjoy more, definitely.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But some beers are different, and you're just kind of like knocked back by them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they did say it's a one-off, so maybe it's a one-off for a reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I mean, have you ever had a brute IPA?
no, I don't think so. No.
Neither have I, but I know a lot of people say it's an acquired taste.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm just wondering if this is along them lines.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice. I mean, I could drink a lot of that, but like I say, I think that would be very dangerous after a while. A couple of them would probably be enough for me, to be honest. So.
Well, it dries you out, doesn't it? So you go in for more.
Yeah.
Which, when you're drinking 8.5%, is.
Yeah.
You know.
It's that the alcohol's there, but it's sort of in the background. That, I mean, to me, it's like, you know, you could quite easily have a pint of that, then go for another one. But I think after two, it would hit you, wouldn't it?
Oh,
so,
yeah.
No, nice.
Oh. No, but it's nice. It's nice. How would you rate this in the double IPAs you've had?
I think probably like yourself. Like I say, I was expecting that to be sort of more creamy, heavy body. It's nice, definitely. But like I say, for me, I quite enjoy it because I do like my beers dry and crisp.
Yeah.
So for me, that it's nice. I could drink that again, definitely.
You could. Is it one of the best you've had? Would you say?
No, definitely not. I think when I went to Buxton Brewery, I went there looking for their. I think it's something like Wyoming sheep or Wyoming sheep.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that. Is it? Or
it's quite an old,
is it?
Yeah, something like that. It's quite an old beer. They've done it for quite a few years, but it's a 9%. But I had that, and it was so nice, and you'd never think it was 9% at all. But literally after a pint of that, you knew you had it. But it was
you would. A pint of 9%, you know.
It was nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm not one for drinking really heavy beers normally, anyway. Really strong beer, should I say? But yeah, I've found lately that these cans, especially in like the supermarket, they're quite easy to get hold of. But a lot of them now, they're all sort of 8%, sort of to 7-8% now. These double IPAs, and they're lovely. You know, I can quite easily just come home. That's enough, really.
Invite him in. He's back. Oh, hang on. There we go. There we go. You were saying you can quite easily.
Yeah, I can quite easily have one of them and then maybe like something else lighter afterwards, and that'll be it for me. Yeah, it's nice. It is nice.
For me, the dryness is a little bit too much.
Too dry.
Yeah. A bit too dry for me.
Yeah. It's not one I've ever had before.
It's got a wine flavour to it for me, or a grape wine sort of flavour to it, or a tang.
Yeah.
And I'd like a little bit more.
It's probably what.
Juiciness.
Yeah. It's probably why they put it in a smaller can as well. I think. Yeah. Yeah. No, nice.
So there you go.
Cheers.
There's our thoughts on the Buxton Brewery extra dry dipper. So
I think if you want to try it, you've got to order it soon, like I say, because it is a one-off. So I don't think they'll be doing it again, but they're still selling it at the minute, I think, on the website. So
yeah. So there you are. Listen to Liam. Liam knows because he was there.
Don't listen to me. I don't know what you're talking about, honestly.
Just out of curiosity, how far away from Buxton are you, or from the brewery?
Me? I live in South Lincolnshire, near Peterborough. So for me, basically there and back to Buxton Brewery was about 215 miles. So it's quite a trek. But yeah, I literally had a day off.
You said it was a local brewery to you, because I thought it was nowhere near Buxton.
Yeah, your video said, "Oh, it's like Liam's local brewery." It's like, no, it's not. No, I literally had a day off, a random day off. I was on a Thursday last week, not last week, the week before, and I decided just to go for a ride around the Peak District. So I thought I'd stop at the Buxton Brewery and pick up a few cans, really. But I've got like a top box on the back of my bike, so I literally filled that with cans of Buxton. And then sort of spent the day in the Peak District, and then come home, really. And so they did get a bit shaken up on the way home, but they weren't too bad.
You didn't open one as soon as you got home, did you?
No, well, actually, I opened the box, and one of the cans had actually opened. It had actually got a little pinhole in it from where they'd been ratting about. So there was a half a can of beer floating in the bloody box on my bike.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, it was a full can. So I did finish it, but it was all right. It was all right.
What beer was that one?
It was, again, they were all Buxton beers. It was just one of their. I can't remember which one it was.
Just their core beers, was it?
I think so. It was something like actually, I've got one in here, so I've got a couple of each. Oh. Yeah, it was one of those actually. It's Nelson Sabin.
Oh, right.
They do all different sorts of. Yeah, like I say, it's they do quite a good range, I think. Like I say, it's not a local brewery or a favourite brewery. No, like I say, I've not opened them all yet, so I'm just trying one every couple of days, really, and seeing how I get on with them. But yeah,
right.
No, they are nice.
Let's quickly go through some of the comments. Leah Miles has come in. Are you, Leah? Hope you're well. And Neil, of course. And what was the name of the dog? I've forgotten the name of the dog now. I'm going to be in trouble. Hello, Baz. Guest and all in chat. Now, here we go. She's apologising now. Oh, sorry, Liam. Just saw your name at the bottom of the screen. And she's come in with, what are you both drinking? Well, you've probably seen now, because I held it up. A one-off brew from Buxton that Liam very kindly sent me, Brewery, and it's an extra dry dipper, 8.5%. Different, to say the least. Different.
I like it, but Barry doesn't.
Well, not what I was expecting, and very dry.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
Trust me, it won't be going down the sink. So it's not that
No,
bad.
no, I like it because mine's near enough gone now. So
Yeah, well, I haven't got much left there. That's soon go. Red Devil, how do, Baz? How are you, Simon? Hope you're well, pal. This guy lives quite local to me. I bought a lot of rubbish off him before for the bar. I think that's why he keeps in with me, just so I can spend all my money. I've had worse, 8.5%. That could have gone either way in regards to the alcohol affecting the flavour. Yeah, I mean, we kind of got different opinions, sort of, on this, haven't we? I think it has a bit of a wine alcohol sort of.
Yeah, I get where you're coming
thing.
from. Yeah, it's I do get where you're coming from with that. But like I say, I like my beers. I like them dry.
Yeah.
Rather than on the over sweet side. But yeah, it's nice, but it is strong, definitely.
Yeah.
It is.
And as we said, dangerous.
Yeah.
Because you just keep going back in and you know.
Yeah. See, now about that, I'll start talking a bit more because it's quite strong.
I'll have to kick you off after this one then, won't I?
Oh, you probably will, yeah.
StreamYard to boot us off. John's drinking Hobgoblin Stout. It's okay, better than the Ruby Ale. I've never seen a review. Is that what's the stout called, John? I think I've done it. I think no, not Firecracker. I don't know. I can't remember, but I think I've reviewed it. I think
Hasn't Green King? They've bought a new one out as well. Haven't they bought a new
Speckled Hen?
The old Speckled Hen, but it's called Master Hen now, I think.
Yeah. Dean's
Yeah.
reviewed it. Dean's beer reviews. I don't know if you've.
That's it. Yeah, I did watch it, and it does look nice. It's just trying to find somewhere that actually stocks it, really.
I think you got to order it online. I saw an advert on Facebook, and
Okay.
I thought about it myself, and that was before Dean's review went up, and I was like, I know if I go on, I'll end up spending too much, or I'll order one bottle and pay £6 postage for it, and it just seems pointless.
I think he said he got it from. Is it Waitrose? He got it from. So I don't know if you got.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe a trip to Waitrose if there's one near you. See if they got
Chester,
it in.
80-mile round trip.
It's as bad as me going to the Peak District.
I know, yeah, honestly. Yeah, Chester's 35-40 mile one way.
Oh, bloody hell.
That's definitely something that I have to go to Chester.
Right.
Something else.
Yeah.
I can't go for one bottle of beer.
It's worth it. It's all right. It's a day out.
Yeah. John 78. That sounds interesting. Beer Dog reviews. Hi, you Baz. Hope you're well. How are you, pal? He's a decent lad. I've forgotten his bloody name as well. Terrible for names. But he got me on to Better World Brewing, and I've sent you their red ale.
Yes, yeah. I will check these out definitely, and I'll message you. See, tell you what I think of it. Definitely, I've not had any yet, so
yeah,
that looks interesting.
They're pretty decent, but I think when I bought the box and everything, I got a good deal. There was like a £10 off the box and what have you, and they all come in cheaper. I think if you pay £4 from off the website, I think you're being a little bit robbed.
Yeah.
They're sort of supermarket standard, I would say.
Oh, keep losing you, mate. Right.
I do apologise. Elvis, that's it. Thank you, Leah. Elvis. And Tatty Man's in, and he's put evening, everyone. Finally managed to capture Baz a live stream. There you are. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
And Tatty Man, if you don't know,
send him some beer.
Liam sent me some beer.
Send him some beer, then he'll have you on for a long stream.
We're going to do that one.
Yeah, sounds good.
So, right, let's get that off. Let me just drink this, Liam.
No, you're all right, mate. You're all right.
And then we'll crack on with this one then.
Sounds good. I'll get it out.
So, do you want to introduce it? You can get your can and
I'll go and grab it. I need a glass as well. Hang on. Oh dear.
Do you know what?
Have a
Funny enough, Liam.
fresh glass, simply.
Oh, I got to have
Yeah.
fresh glass. Funny enough, we're doing 2 beers. Now, I don't have a
Yeah.
Buxton glass like you, nor do I have a Northern Monk.
No, I've got a Buxton glass, but it's a pint glass. It's quite nice actually.
Right,
but
okay.
yeah, for that 330, it wouldn't have.
It looked
wasn't
a bit
right
lost.
for us. No, so I've got a Moretti glass.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, Moretti. It's actually I don't like Moretti. It's not a nice beer. Not for me anyway. Not my kind of beer.
Tell them what we're doing, mate. Tell them what we're doing.
So Northern Monk, Heathen. Is it 7.2?
7.2.
Yeah.
Me get a glass then. Ooh, what shall I go for? Bear with me. Baz is going to disappear in a
You're
search for a glass.
Don't leave me on my own. Don't leave me on my own.
Oh, do you think I can ever find one? The ones I want.
I think you're spoiled for choice, really.
Do you know what? I've got so many now that it's a pain now to get glasses out. I've literally got about 6 spaces left.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I've got a little cupboard down here, my little glass cupboard, but it's full already. It's yeah, I've got no room for any more glasses.
You don't want to look at this one. I'm constantly in trouble. There we go. I found her.
You need some more shelves above it, I think, and start stacking them up.
I got a room, have I? I don't even want to tell you how many glasses I've probably got.
Oh, you've only just bought some more as well, haven't you?
Well, I'm still waiting. Do you know I said to you before we come on, didn't I?
Yeah.
Them glasses.
Oh,
I had
no.
an email before.
Yeah.
We couldn't deliver your parcel.
Well,
It's been nearly 2
we've got
weeks.
2 glasses already, I think. That's what they said.
The van only went round the bloody... Honestly, I'm 50
Oh,
yards
no.
from a roundabout, yeah?
Yeah.
And I saw the van go round. And when I said to you, I said it's 1 stop away.
Yeah.
I got an email about 20 minutes ago saying we couldn't deliver your parcel.
Oh, he obviously couldn't be bothered, so just he rode straight past him, did he? He went away.
I'm starting to lose me rag with them, I tell you.
Yeah,
This is getting a bit bloody silly. Anyway.
All right.
Liam has said what we're drinking. Right.
I think you'll like it. I think it's more up your street, this one, definitely.
You think it's more up my street?
I think so.
7.2, like Liam said, Heathen, Northern Monk, 440ml can, about £3 on the 4 for 3, wasn't it, you said?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I think if you buy it individually, though, just to let everyone know, it's about £4, I think.
So, yeah,
something
like that. Yeah, 350, 375, I think. Yeah. It's a go-to one for me, for a supermarket beer, definitely.
It looks pretty good. Look at that. Almost looks like a double IPA.
It does, yeah. More like it, doesn't it?
Looks more like... Right, just quickly. My God. Oh, hang on. We'll go back to them. There's too many comments they've shot up. But yeah. Beer in a glass for me.
Cheers.
A real bright sort of orange.
Yeah, definitely.
Reminds me of oranges, I think, in Spain. Nice and bright, nice and hazy, looks real thick. About a finger and a half of mix and match bubble head, but looks nice. Dive in and have a sniff, mate.
I do. It's nice.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely more you, this one, I think. Definitely.
Yeah. It's got to me, it's got definitely got pine in there. Definitely a pine, sort of resinous. it smells a little bit dank as well. If that makes any sense. Sweet, orange, mango.
Yeah, you'll like that. You'll definitely like
Smells
that.
good.
Yeah.
Let's get the rest in there first, Mark. He's keen, this lad. I say, watch out for him.
Yeah, I'm first, mate. Yeah,
He doesn't do nothing. He just chucks it down his neck.
Don't hang about.
Oh yeah,
It's good, isn't it?
definitely prefer that one. Definitely prefer that. And that is exactly as you said. That's my sort of thing.
Yeah. And like I say, it's an easy one to get hold of as well. I mean, that Heathen, that was from Morrison's, I think it was. And my Morrison's here in Stamford, near where I live, always got Heathen on the shelf. So I assume it's on every other Morrison shelf, I'm not sure.
Well, funny enough, I did see it in my Morrison's.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now, as I've said before, they don't really tend to. They have the stuff, but if you want the latest stuff and what have you, they tend to be a little bit slow.
Okay. Yeah.
But they did have that. But I don't know how long this has been out for. This.
Actually, I know one of your videos a while back, I think you had a bit of a rant at Morrison's for that they do the 4 for 3, but you got.
That was it. Yes, that's when it come out that apparently. I'm going to mention this. I probably don't need to, but I'm going to.
I must admit, a couple of months ago, exactly the same happened to me. But the person on the till literally they went and checked it and they said, yeah, it's 4 for 3 on anything. And they literally just took one of the cans off and went through it like that. But I think they sound like they messed you about, did they?
Well, the first time, as it happened, somebody who is on YouTube, who I'm not going to mention, saw my video and then decided to say that I abuse women and I am a promoter of abusing women and I beat women up and this, that and the other due to that video.
Right.
But yeah, basically, everything said 4 for 3.
Yeah.
When I went through the till, it didn't go through 4 for 3.
Yeah.
And then I got sent to customer services.
Okay.
And they basically scanned the can and said, that's not 4 for 3, that's not 4 for 3. Or this one is, that one isn't. I said they are. I said, the tickets say it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
exactly.
no, it's not. I said, in that case, then I'll have my money back.
Yeah.
But the funny thing was, I went back to this Morrison's in Shrewsbury about, I don't know, 2 months later, maybe, right? I picked up exactly the same beers, right? And every ticket was 4 for 3.
Yeah.
I checked, right? And I went through the till and I had it in my head how much it was. And it came at a different price. I said, they're 4 for 3.
Yeah.
So the woman called somebody over and I held the can up. I said, these are supposed to be 4 for 3. They're not going through.
Yeah.
And she went, that's not 4 for 3. I said, I'm telling you it is. I said, I've checked this label.
Yeah.
So she spoke to the woman on the till. She said, I'll go and check.
Yeah.
And if it is, put them through.
Yeah.
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 What did the woman do on the till? Put them through because I was right.
Yeah. Well,
now how many people don't say anything and get ripped off?
No, that's right. I mean, like I say, that exactly the same happened to me, and I said exactly the same thing. Said no, they're all labelled 4 for 3, like any 4 for 3, not the same can. And they did go and check, and they come back, but I think it's their till system because she tried to do it that way, and it just wouldn't work. So they literally scanned 3 cans, and they didn't scan the 4th, and said, look, just take the 4th can because it's not working.
Yeah, well, that's what I think they done with my one. They actually just knocked it off.
Yeah.
Well, there's an issue, isn't there? You can't be doing that all the time, can you? How many people are just saying, "Oh, it don't matter, it don't matter."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And funny enough, I don't know if you've seen me video of the beers coming up to the channel soon that I put up the other day with Asda and Morrison's.
No,
Have you seen that?
I think probably not. No, I've not seen that one yet. No.
Well, ironically enough, this is unreal. I was in Morrison's, and then I saw a beer that Northern Southerner had he'd reviewed it, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll pick that up.
Yeah.
So there's 4 for 3 everywhere, yeah. So I'm looking at what I can pick up 4 for 3. We get through the till, and it hasn't gone through.
Right.
So I said to my missus, I said, stand there with him. I said, I'm going to check them labels. I'm going to double check first. And as it turns out, I only picked 4 beers up because of this one beer that Jonathan Brown had reviewed.
Okay.
It turns out that one was the only one that wasn't 4 for 3 on the shelf. Thankfully, I didn't go and have a big rant first because I'm sensible and just check.
Yeah. I know like I say, I mean, they do make it difficult, but yeah, you don't know whether they do it to make people just say, "Oh, bugger it, just put it through," or some people can't bother to say anything. You don't know, but yeah, usually they're all right. I mean, Tesco's usually 4 for 3, and they're usually all right.
Tesco's are good. Asda, when I went Monday, again, like I said, you haven't seen that video, but confusing as hell.
Yeah.
Because they'll have all the beers on the shelf. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then they'll have some labels, just the individual ones, offer, but don't actually say what price it is or anything, yeah?
Yeah.
And then they'll have some labels that just say the price of the beer, pardon me, with no offer, or saying, haven't got offer written on it.
Yeah.
But every single shelf that all them beers are mixed up on says mix and match 4 for 3.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you're being told 2 different things. So when you go to pick them up, and this was why I picked 4 beers up, I was hoping to get 4 for 3, but I was fully expecting for it to be a complete balls up. So when I went through the till, I just paid full price for all of them. But it's a bit of a shambles, a bit confusing.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, this beer.
Yeah, it's nice.
No, carry on, Neil. Carry on.
No, I was gonna ask you, what have you got a favourite brewery or a favourite beer from a favourite brewery at all? Or is there too many to think of?
I've got a favourite beer.
Favourite beer?
Yeah. It's not an English one. It's a Belgian one.
Right.
So my favourite beer ever is Castile beer, it is.
Okay.
Brewery Van Honsbroek, or Van Honsbroek Brewery, whatever you want to call them. They're out of Belgium. And it's a barista chocolate quadruple.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's 11%.
Lovely.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, honestly, when I bought them, because at the time we was in the EU, so you could order from these places, and I ordered a few, and they were £2.70 a bottle.
I bet they're about £12.70 now. I think.
I think if you can buy them online over here.
Okay.
But you'll be paying about £4.50 for a bottle.
Okay.
But I'm telling you,
it's nice.
You might find it sweet.
Yeah.
But it wasn't major sweet, but it was an absolutely amazing beer.
Nice.
So that would be my overall favourite beer.
Okay.
Cool. I think you could look at all breweries, couldn't you, and say that's a favourite of mine. That is.
Yeah, I think maybe everyone's got their own favourite style more than a favourite beer. I just think maybe.
Yeah. What about you? Have you got?
I mean, I've not tried nowhere near as many beers as yourself and other sort of reviewers and that. But yeah, I do like. I mean, I like a lot of people. I started out always just drinking lager, always had lager. And then sort of 5 years ago, discovered the PD, and that sort of put me on to different beers and trying different beers. And then, I don't know. I mean, in the last sort of 5-10 years, supermarkets have started introducing, like say, they do double IPAs and things like that. So I've tried. Yeah. So I think things have changed really. The way beers and things, have been coming out in supermarkets and things. But yeah, I do really enjoy double IPA. But lager-wise, I do like them crisp and dry. I don't like overly sweet beers really.
You must like German lagers, obviously.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, I love. I mean, my favourite probably lager is Hofbrau Oktoberfest.
That's bloody good.
It's probably the best lager I've ever had. I mean, I've still got three bottles left from last year. I'm trying to save them, trying to not drink them, and I'm trying to keep hold of at least one bottle until whenever it is, sort of August, September, when this year's come out. Then I'll try
right, and then you'll
sort of compare sort of last year's to this year's. I think they change every year, don't they? The Oktoberfest beers.
yeah, because I believe Oktoberfest beers, what they use is the old malts, I think. So I think it's when the malts are starting to turn or something or whatever they use them. So I suppose every year it's always going to be slightly different, maybe. Yeah,
I mean, this year's Hofbrau Oktoberfest is really nice, but I think the previous years, that was the first time I tried Hofbrau Oktoberfest, and that was fantastic. And I think the previous year was better than this year's. So
yeah,
I think
Paul from Rate My Beer.
Yeah,
he's done the Oktoberfest beers on PD.
Yeah.
And then each year, I think he's going to review them. I mean, I'm not going to go that far, but I suppose in a way, it kind of makes sense. I mean, I always got the Oktoberfest bottles, the Hofbrau from, which is now Perfect Draft, isn't it? But they've stopped doing bottles now, so there's nowhere to get them from this year. I'm sure it's places. Bit of a pain.
I know. Yeah, it's a shame, really. Yeah.
We'll go through these comments because I'm about 5.5 weeks behind now. I think somewhere. We're getting somewhere now. There we are. Right. Right. Tatty Man has come to Beer Dog Reviews. Interestingly enough, I have had a link for a 10 quid offer case of Better World again, which I may take advantage of when I go to my next festival. Yeah. So what I would say to you, Liam, is if you do think about going on there, maybe go on, I'm not sure if I went on their website first and then on Facebook, and then everything follows you, doesn't it? And that's where I got the £10 voucher off. So if you are looking, maybe go that way if you want to try and get some cheaper beer. And Beer Dog's also commented that Heathen is a fantastic beer.
It is. It's lovely. It's really nice. And like I say, it's one you can get hold of in Morrison's easily. And it's, it's a good one.
We'll give our final points on that when I get through all the comments. I don't want to ignore anyone.
No.
Against Irish craft beer guy, Alan Mead. That Heathen is amazing. And it a while back. Tatty Man, how many glasses has Baz got? I'll tell you what, a long time ago, I think with me missus glasses, I think we had about 210 on the shelf. I reckon we got to be hitting. It's got to be at least 250 now.
Jeez.
If I can hang on. What I'll try and do is try and move a little bit, and I'll put the lights on.
Oh yeah, you got the disco lights on there as well.
Well, I can have disco lights. What I'll try and do is there we go. So there we go. There's my fridge.
Look at that.
I think you can see. So my glasses are 3 shelves. Let me take the comment off because I can't see what I'm doing. So where are we?
Are they all different, Baz, or are they all? You got quite a few of the same glasses?
I tend to have 2 of each.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you look there, I've got 2 Moretti, 2 Windsor, 2 Lagunitas.
Nice.
But I've got a lot of sort of like this top shelf there. It's all Belgian ones, different pretty much.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of single ones there.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, what it was. Do you remember when Perfect Draft used to sell glasses originally?
I think so. Yeah. I've got a couple of their original ones. Do like the original? Excuse me, the beer hawk glasses. Like literally, we just beer hawk on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what it used to be whenever a keg was, because you could buy the glasses separate.
Yeah.
If I ordered a keg, I ordered 2 glasses. So, so it's just nice to have them in the glass thing. So.
It is, yeah.
It just adds to the fun.
It does, yeah.
So yeah, I've got about 250 glasses. Must be.
Yeah. I've got nothing.
Must be.
I've got a little shelf, but half of mine are borrowed from pubs.
There is a few borrowed ones there. Funny enough, we went to Spoons for the daughter's birthday, and it was me, the missus, the daughter, mother-in-law, father-in-law, and a couple of others. And the father-in-law ordered a pint of left.
Okay.
Now they brought that over, and then about 5 minutes later they brought another one over, which was a bit odd because we hadn't paid for it or nothing.
Yeah.
So it was like, and her dad said, "Ooh, these are nice glasses." He said, "But they're too big." So I said, "I've got a couple of smaller ones." So I said, "You can have them if you want."
Yeah.
And you can work out the rest of the story, can't you?
So it's always handy when
they're the ones I bought yesterday or the other day.
Yeah. It's handy when your missus has got a nice big bag with her that you can hide it in.
Come away with 2 more. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I love my wife. I'm going to say that now, right?
We all do. We all
there's
have
nothing more handy than a big handbag, is it?
That's right, yeah. Definitely.
So yeah, too many glasses. Anyway.
Yeah.
Beer Dog Reviews. Hi, Alan. Hope you're well. Baz, have you been nicking glasses from the spoons again? There you go. I didn't even see that comment. Most of them are bull. 99% of my glasses are bull. I'm a sad man. Northern Southerner, which is Jonathan Brown, JB. Check him out, mate. Honestly, he's sound. Such a great bloke. How are you, John? We're not ignoring you. Beer Dog said hello, JB. Hello, Beer Dog. Same to you, fella. Doesn't look as that bad banana sour I had. Oh, I'll tell you what, that banana sour was amazing.
Did that stain your table outside?
It was sticky as hell.
It looked like fluorescent yellow, didn't it?
I know, it was amazing. Honestly, it was absolutely beautiful. But my God, it wasn't cheap, was it? I think it was $10.95.
Wow. Yeah.
But it was an experience.
Yeah. There's I've had a Buxton one. They do a sour. I think it's something like Trolligan or something like that.
Right.
I've tried that. That's nice if you like a sour.
How do you like your sours? I'm going to guess you don't like them sweet.
It's nice. It's just, I'm not too into sours, but I did try it. But it was nice. It was nice, I must admit. It's one of them that I can have one, but then I'd have to move on to something else.
Yeah. I mean, a sour isn't something I used to hate them. It's not something I would session.
Oh God, no!
But
no.
Saying that, I am getting into them more.
Yeah, no. If you can get hold of the Buxton one, I mean, to be honest, I think you should do a Buxton order. I mean, I had one of their lagers, which is they've just released a new lager called oh God, what is it? It's a New York style. It's called Downtown, actually, a new one.
All right, okay.
But it's, a really nice lager, and it's got a really nice aftertaste right on the back end. It's lovely, really nice. Yeah,
what's
recommend
their postage like?
It's not bad. I think it's a case of if you spend over like 50 quid, you get free postage. So if you order,
I ain't got to worry then, have I?
No, exactly. Yeah, or if you take a trip there like I did, it's free postage anyway. But definitely. try their downtown lager. That was nice, really
Yeah,
nice.
I've had a lot of Buxton stuff, and pretty much what I've had, I do think they are pretty solid.
Yeah.
Did you have any of that ice cream stuff?
No. Again, I mean, I've seen like I think Northern Monk. Have you had that? Is it a rocket lolly they do or something like that?
Oh, that's shit.
Oh, was it? Again,
well,
it sounds too sweet for me, so I don't think I would enjoy it at all. Yeah,
it tastes like a rocket lolly, but it doesn't taste like a beer.
No, it's not. That sort of thing's not for me. Not at all.
And for me, if it's not going to taste like a beer, there has to be something there that makes it outstanding.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
don't bother. John's reviewed that actually as well. The rocket lolly.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they do a beer called Mantle, Buxton Brewery. That's quite nice. I mean, it's about 5.5%. That's a nice one.
I think I've had that one.
Got Mantle. Yeah, okay.
I've had worse with regard to supermarkets. I'm a great believer in voting with your feet. Absolutely. Here we go. Now, I don't know how much you saw about this, but you'll see this comment now. That video Pondering Mark did about you was nasty lies. I defended you, but he deleted the comments, then the video. That's because he was kicked off YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, was he? Okay.
I think he's back on now. Told me to change my username. It's a no until he and his crew stops bitching about others.
Yeah.
I try and keep out of it. I do, but
it's not worth getting involved with, is it?
Well, it's not, is it? You know, I think when you start taking certain things a different way, and literally trying to get people in trouble. I mean, the video he put up could have got me arrested if anyone had had half a brain. You wouldn't believe it anyway.
No.
It's a dangerous
thing. I didn't see that one, mate. But yeah, it sounds like a wasted time anyway. So
I think if I was a woman abuser, I don't think I'd have a wife, would I?
No, exactly.
I think she would have sussed out by now, wouldn't she? Anyway, what's the best online store for beers and beer-related stuff? Well, I'm not sponsored by anyone, so I won't be saying Perfect Draft or Beer Wolf. For me, Trembling Madness is fantastic. What about you, mate?
I've never ordered from them at all. I mean, the only beers I've ever ordered is from Perfect Draft or Beer Hawk, really. But yeah, I have had a look at Trembling Madness. I think it was around the Oktoberfest time last year.
Yeah,
because I think they actually do an Oktoberfest pack, which I've seen.
Think they do. You're probably paying over the odds for it, but
possibly. Yeah, I mean, there's another YouTuber who really recommended them and their Oktoberfest pack, but I never did order it. But I couldn't tell you who it was either. I can't remember his name. But yeah. I say, have you ordered from them?
I have. Yeah, I've ordered a few times. I'm telling you honestly, they'll bang on.
Yeah, they're good.
I think it's £6 postage.
Okay.
Unless you spend over 75.
Okay.
So I've had free postage.
Yeah.
Embarrassingly.
You've got to get that.
You order in the morning. It's pretty much there the next day.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. No, I should probably try those Oktoberfest time. Like I say, you can't get bottles from Perfect Draft anymore. So
no.
If they do bottles, I mean, I will order from them for the Hofbrau, definitely. See what that's.
You do the Trembling Madness, and I'll do the Buxton.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I can recommend the Buxton. I think they're more along your lines of what you would like anyway, except for the Brewera.
Hey, there's none left. Doesn't matter. Raggy's in. Raggy Beer Reviews. I don't know if you follow Raggy. Hope you're well, mate. Raggy went to a beer festival in Nottingham last weekend, I believe it was.
Okay.
And had a bit of a fall. So he's a bit battered and bruised, a big black eye and everything. So I hope you're on the menu.
Was it
No, you know what? He probably says he wasn't drunk, but
Right.
I'm not convinced. Northern Southern Beer Reviews. JB, shit, just farted and followed through. Good man. Nice to know. Tatty Man Beer Hunter is a pretty good site. Got some good Belgians, Oktoberfest beers. There you are. There's one for you then. Beer Hunter.
I'll try that. Yeah. Is Rate My Beer still online? Because I was going to ask the question. I've entered his competition for that free keg. If it's
well, I haven't seen no comments. I know he's been busy today, but you're kind of knackered now, aren't you?
Yeah, shame. No, I was going to say
away free kegs, isn't he?
Free keg, yeah. I did enter the competition, so I don't know where he could swindle it my way, maybe, but maybe not.
He's not doing the draw till Sunday, so at least you're in it, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in it to win it.
That's it. Beer Dog Reviews, thanks. We'll check them out. I've never seen Baz mistreat women, shop students, or shouldn't try and pull a fast one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thank you, mate. Right. Much appreciated. Hi, Raggy. Happy birthday for tomorrow. Happy birthday, Raggy. Didn't even know it was your birthday tomorrow, but I'm going to say it anyway. He's saying thanks. Baz has more glasses than Specsavers. I'll tell you what, John, they'll be bloody cheaper than Specsavers.
That it would.
I know. I take my missus there to get a. Well, I think glasses are just expensive, aren't they?
Oh, they are, yeah.
I need glasses, but I'm too scared to. Can't afford them. Have to dash. The dog needs walking. Okay, mate. Take care, pal. Thank you for tuning in. Lovely lad he is. Nice lad. 250 glasses wouldn't want to be in your house during an earthquake. No, you wouldn't, mate. You wouldn't want to be in my house during an earthquake with a big bloody fish tank there either. 560 litres. You wouldn't worry about the glasses if that went, would you?
That's it.
Hey up, let's sup. Red Devil. Oh, I don't know how far behind I'm on there. I apologise. Now you say I must. Oh no, yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. Yeah, I think he got booted off. Yeah. Channel Mark the Pondering Man. Yeah. Now, it's very nice having somebody supporting you, but I don't want to look like I'm stirring shit up or anything. So I'll take the comment off. People can just tune in and see it. Yeah. But carry on.
No, I was saying there's always someone out there to put a bad word out about somebody. It's.
Unfortunately, that's the way of the world, isn't it?
I know you can't, especially when you're online and things. I mean, you say one bad thing, you're going to get haters, aren't you? At some kind or other.
I mean, again, like I say, comments I made, were more out of frustration.
Yeah, I mean, I think I did see that video, and I totally got where you're coming from because it sort of happened to me anyway. Exactly the same situation, but whether somebody was having a bad day and just didn't want to bother.
Me coming out saying I felt like giving her a slap isn't really,
I know,
that's just. Oh, I don't know, but anyway, Heathen, Northern Monk.
You enjoying it?
I am enjoying it, mate, and I really do appreciate it. Very decent beer. One of your go-to ones, then?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I say, it's an easy one to get hold of, and it's nice one. I enjoy it.
And if my Morrison's does it, I would imagine any Morrison's does it.
So,
to be honest. But it's a decent beer, yeah. I mean, it's got a bit dead now, but
yeah, for a supermarket beer, it's all right, I think.
It's definitely. I think it had more about it in body than the Crew Bearer.
Yeah, I was expecting more from it, to be honest. The Crew Bearer. I mean, it's nothing like the Wyoming sheep that I had at the 9%. That was totally different. And
Well, yeah,
I was going to say, a brewery I've tried. I had a friend who bought me back a mixed pack of beers from the Lake District, and up that way in Cumbria, there's a brewery called God, what's it called? Tractor Shed Brewery.
all right, Tractor Shed, okay.
Tractor Shed Brewery, yeah, and they do a lot of sort of one-off beers, and I mean they've got their own Facebook page and what have you. But I tried a West Coast IPA that they did, but again it was a one-off brew, and it was probably one of the best beers I've ever tasted, honestly.
Yeah.
And like
Do you
say
like West Coast, do you then?
well, that I did. It was so nice. The body of it was really thick and creamy. It was lovely, and it's not a beer that I'd pick up and try, to be honest. But I tried it because I got it in this pack from a friend of mine who'd been up there on holiday and brought it back. And yeah, it was fantastic. And I did even. I think I messaged you actually saying, "Have you tried this?" Because it was so nice. And
you probably have, honestly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be trying to be rude if I'd forgotten about it, but
No, it was a while ago. It was last year, I think, and I did message them saying, the brewery, are they actually going to brew it again? Because it was a one-off. It was an experimental brew, I think, and they said no, it's literally a one-off. And I thought, bloody hell, if you put that in cans in a supermarket, it'd fly off the shelves. Honestly, it was fantastic.
But
Really
how much would they sell it for? That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah, I
you
don't
go
know
into
how
a supermarket, it might be a £4 beer or something for the brewery. It would then have to be a £6 beer for the supermarket, or they'd have to change it, and it'd be probably nothing.
Yeah, I think some of these, like I say, some of these small micro breweries, they do kick out some really good beers. But like
what I'll do some point, just interrupting because I'm good at that, is when Stonehouse Brewery, and they're my local brewery, they're only like their micro thing, sort of like generally traditional stuff. But since lockdown, they've sort of gone doing other stuff. When they do, if they do, well, hopefully they will do their Two Thongs double IPA. I'll send one up to you.
Yeah, let me know, mate. Definitely.
It's 7%, and I think last year, I think if you bought a box or something, they were selling it for £2.50.
Okay.
Or if it was on its own, it was like £3. But
yeah,
that's a 500ml bottle.
Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it's banging.
It's good.
And definitely put it upside down for half an hour first.
Yeah.
Or an hour, because it obviously it's sediment and everything.
Yeah.
And it's darker and hazier than that.
Yeah.
It's proper.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some really hazy and some cans. I mean, I'm trying to think where they're from. I mean, there's one in Tesco. I think there's a Tesco one now from Vocation at the minute. I'm trying to think what it's called, but it's in like a silver can with pink graphics on it. I can't remember what it's called.
I think I know the one you mean.
Yeah,
silver, a bit pink, purpley kind of thing.
Yeah. It's nice. It's very thick and custardy, which was I think is your kind of beer. But
well, it adds to it, doesn't it? I think it just adds to the beer.
Does, yeah. And ones like that are fantastic, really. It's just trying to find them.
Yeah. I'll leave you to it for a second, mate. I've got to go and see the vicar.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
So I don't know if you can have a look at the comments and have a go through yourself and have a chat with them.
Do it, mate. I will just drink. He's a good man, Baz. Send him some beer, then he'll get you on the channel. Definitely.
Oh, hey up. Hey up, he's gone. He's gone. Right. Okay. Apologies to everyone who was there. Right, let me go through. Read that. Oh, well. Right, okay, fine. Right, Mark the Pondering Man. Yeah, we saw that one. Right, Red Devil. Baz, we don't go that way, do we? No need for bullying on. No, there isn't, mate. There isn't. There's no need for just being downright nasty or trying to cause shit. Hang on.
There he is.
There we go. You're back in now, mate.
I
Sorry.
went away there. I was trying to find some comments, but I think I left.
Hey, don't worry about it, mate. Honestly, I still don't know how to get everything right this time. There we go. You're welcome, Baz. Can't bear bullies on YouTube, and Mark and his crew should stop. Yeah, he should do. Trust me, I've got a couple of things I could say, but I'm not going to. Started up another channel, Sneaky and Mark that. No surprise. It's not the first time he's done it. What's up, my craft beer friends? How are you, Lee, mate? Hope you're well, pal. Liam, this is Liam, deep in RC. You know the man.
I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody. Don't worry about me.
You've put a few videos up though, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, the RC thing. Yeah, that was me and a few mates. It's all in and out between lockdown, really.
Yeah.
And yeah, a couple of my friends were, really into the RC cars. I mean, they've changed the RC sort of side of the world nowadays. It's changed a lot from when I grew up as a kid in sort of late 80s and early 90s. It's crazy now, these RC cars. The things they can do and the abuse they take is crazy, really.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 40. What about you?
Oh, bloody hell, I'm 52 this year.
52. Yeah. Not too bad. Yeah, not too bad.
I'm another generation, because you talking about RC cars and that. I know back in my day, the radio control cars and stuff. It's just, well, probably a different thing now. Well, probably different thing when you were thinking, wasn't it?
Oh, they are now. I mean, yeah, for us to use them nowadays, it's crazy. Yeah, and like back in my late 80s, you'd put about 20 sort of AA batteries in them that last about 5 minutes. But now they run off these LiPo batteries that they last for at least 30-40 minutes. It's crazy, really. Yeah.
And do stupid miles per hour and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, some of them do like 70 mile an hour. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Do keep exposing. No, well, that's fair enough, isn't it? I think that's a fair. It's not about knocking the supermarkets, but if they're not doing what their labels are saying, they should be pulled up. And the problem is if you like, maybe me, you, there'll be others that are going there looking at the 4 for 3, who might buy regular and what have you. Your normal everyday shopper that might go in there and say, "Oh, I'll just pick 4 beers up as a change," may never go there again for 2 months. If they get overcharged, they're probably just going to go, "Oh, I can't be asked."
Yeah, exactly.
But things like that should be pointed out. We shouldn't be afraid to bloody complain about certain things.
No, I don't.
Hello, chaps. Not buying cans of good beer. We have always been but beer hawk perfect draft. Keep putting their price in. Well, yeah, it's going to be. It's a tough one. I've moaned about Beer Hawk before. About 2 years ago, I think. I
know, but it's like everything. I mean, the prices are gone up for everything, and I mean, for me personally, when I first got PD, I bought it for buying the beers that you couldn't buy in supermarkets.
Exactly.
things like the Lowenbrow, Spaten.
Yeah,
that's
what attracted me.
It's exactly what I went for, like the Dupler. I mean, because I was a lager man when I first bought PD. But yeah, buying these beers that you couldn't buy in the UK, that's what I bought it for. And now, the last sort of year or two, they're whacking out all the
stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's probably to do with it, the EU thing and everything, but it's all English beers and that now, and you can buy them over in cans and that. And I'll be honest with you, to me personally, the cans of some of the beers you buy, what you can get on PD, like your Corona and your Bud and your Stella and stuff. To me, they're no different than what you buy in a can. I mean, why would you buy a keg of it? I mean, I only buy the kegs that you can't buy in the UK.
Yeah.
For me personally,
depends what you drink. I think.
Yeah.
I do think the PD ones are better, and they are worth the extra money myself.
I mean,
for a start, Budweiser is 5% on PD. It's 4.5 over here. Stella's only 4.6.
Yeah.
And you are getting draft quality.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You live by your means, don't you? It's one of them.
You do. Yeah. The thing is, you buy a keg of Stella. I mean, a keg of like Corona for what was it, 35 quid, and what you can get you could probably buy 3 boxes for that, which is like,
I would actually say Corona, you mentioning that, is probably one beer that you could look at and say, yeah, that probably isn't, although it is different, it's something you can get away with buying in bottles because it's that sort of beer.
Yeah, I think so.
But I do think some beers are definitely better.
Yeah, yeah. It depends what you want out of it, doesn't it? I mean, if they're just summer drinks that you would want to knock back, you're quite easily happy to have a bottle of Corona, wouldn't you?
Yeah. But I said ages ago when they were putting the prices up. Hang on, are we caught up now? Are we caught up? Pretty much, I think, more or less. No, nearly. The only way you can do anything is not to buy it. So
that's right. Yeah.
As long as people are buying it, and there'll be people happy buying it, me included.
Yeah.
Now, you just kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
And until they start losing money, you're never going to make a difference.
No.
So unless all of us do it.
Then they're a business they're gonna supply what sells the best, and I should think a lot of the mainstream beers do sell better than the beers that people have never heard of, really.
Yeah.
I
think it's a bit trendy to have a perfect draft now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think people who have had it for like us have had it for quite a few years. It's a novelty that's worn off, and I think the generic beers you think, well, I ain't going to bother with that. I'm only going to buy the beers that you can't buy in the UK.
Yeah. I mean, generally, I only get them standard ones for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Well, review, and I'll try more. Exactly. I always will, and review them and that. But how many do I actually go back to? My shed at the moment, because I've caught up with nearly every review on the PD. I've got 4 kegs in the shed. Right?
Okay.
Now, bearing in mind we're summer, right? One's a cider.
Yeah.
So we all know that. It's English, isn't it?
Yeah.
The other one is Lowenbrau.
Yeah.
The other one is Spaten.
Yeah.
And the other one is Schneider's Bay Richel's. 3 German ones.
Yeah. They are the best. I mean, for lagers, for me, the German ones are fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something else in there.
There's been some other, in my own opinion, there's been some other half decent lagers on PD, but you're not going to go wrong with the German ones, are you?
You can't, can you? No.
And the Oktoberfest ones are always going to be decent.
Yeah.
And they don't sell them for like £3 a pint abroad, do they? Well, they might do now.
No, exactly. It's funny you say that. I mean, about 3 weeks ago, with the family, we went to Centre Parks. You can imagine the prices at the bars there.
I'll have a guess, can I?
Yeah, go on, have a guess. Right, have a guess at I mean, the decent.
Probably Carlin or something they were selling.
Right. Yeah. They had Star Pramin on tap. So have a guess what that was a pint.
£6 at least.
£6.75 a pint. £6.75 a pint. And every draft beer was £6.75 a pint, except for Carlin. No, was it Carlin? Yeah, it was Carlin. Carlin was £5.95 a pint.
That's
So
shocking.
I actually took the perfect draft with me with a keg of Stella in it.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I thought I ain't paying that bugger. I mean, I had a couple while we were out, but yeah, crazy.
I
mate.
done that. Me and the missus went to Western Supermare about 2 years ago, I think it was. It was
Yeah.
late on in 21 when they kind of reopened for a little bit.
All right, yeah.
And I took my perfect draft there and put it in the chalet.
Oh, it's got to be
I
done,
bring the
mate.
scanner with me.
Got to be done. Got to be done. But yeah, I
Oh.
mean, Centre Parks is ridiculous for the price of their pub beers and that. So yeah, I took that with us in the little chalet. We had a keg of Stella while we're there, and it's whatever that works out. I don't know what it is, £3.50 a pint, whatever. But yeah, it's cheaper than what bloody are they selling
Isn't
for?
it? I mean,
Yeah.
you look at it. At worst, it's coming in at about £2.80, isn't it?
Exactly.
By the time you
Yeah.
get your keg return back,
Yeah,
ignore discounts, just keg return, and it's 10.5 pints.
That's right. Yeah, for the sake of putting it in the boot of the car, it was worth taking it. So
It's got to be.
it was, mate. Yeah.
You can drink
Yeah, I
three
think
for the same price, can you?
Yeah, I think Paul and Michelle, I think they took it away last year, didn't they, on holiday
Yeah.
when they stayed somewhere. Took their PD with them. Yeah, it's got to be done, mate. Yeah, especially when in that price.
Yeah, that's just. And you think they're buying barrels, aren't they?
Oh God, yeah.
Surely well, I say cheaper, but you would think they're getting it cheaper, if not
Yeah,
as cheap.
I think they had something like Carlin, and then they had Parava, which is obviously the lighter
Ramen, isn't it?
and that was £6.75 a pint, which is only a 4% beer.
Yeah.
Then they had the normal Star of Ramen for £6.75. It was crazy. Yeah.
But it makes you wonder, doesn't it? And again, Red Devil,
Yeah.
he's got. Oh, I can't afford it. Look
I
what you
know.
can pay when you go out, though. That's the thing.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's probably Perfect Draft are kind of playing on that a bit, no doubt.
Yeah.
They kind of.
Yeah.
It's wrong, but
Yeah, I mean,
you
it's.
can't
I mean,
complain when you get the cheap.
I know. I mean, I submit. I mean, local pubs around here where I am. I mean, I live in a town called Market Deeping. I mean, they've got quite a lot of old style country pubs in the centre. I mean, there's some pubs that will sell beers for sort of £4.50 a pint, but then there's the main ones which are like a hotel sort of bar called the Stage. I mean, their pints will be £6 for a pint.
Yeah.
It's just what it is nowadays, isn't it?
I think, well, even spoons. I've noticed,
Yeah.
even in spoons now, if spoons can't sell them dirt cheap,
Yeah.
what is going on? I mean, they're still pretty cheap spoons, but even I've noticed the price increases.
Yeah. Yeah.
When we go in there, I'm not regular. Well, I am pretty much, but I don't. You know what I mean? You always get the spoons, don't you? Because there's always something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Drink.
Yeah.
But even their prices gone up, and I go to a place called the Bailey Head where I live.
Okay.
And they do like all the craft stuff.
Yeah.
And it amazes me because they're always busy and they always do well, but their beers aren't cheap. You buy, I can buy, depending on what you're having, doesn't it? An ABV.
Yeah.
I bet on average, I bet 2/3 of a pint is around £6.
Easy. Yeah.
Easy.
It's like,
but you're getting a bloody good beer.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, my missus and a couple of my friends, their wives, that they like to drink the little bottles of prosecco, which is a glass of prosecco.
Don't get onto that, mate. Don't get onto that.
Yeah,
Jesus.
they're literally about £8-9, for a glass.
You saying that, right? This is no word of a lie. This is funny because I said to you before we come on air. I said my wife don't drink really, and we went down to Stonehouse Brewery one Saturday afternoon because we were going to go into town and have a couple of beers and that, and just bite to eat and shit. And she said, "You know what? I fancy a prosecco." And they've done these little bottles, 200ml ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So I ordered a pint. And I think she had a Coke as well. She said, "I'll have a Coke first as well." So half a Coke, a pint from the brewery, and this bottle of Prosecco.
Yeah.
And when they tell you and you just do your card, But
Yeah.
in your head, you're going, how fucking much? It was like £15 something, I thought.
Oh yeah,
You know,
easy.
I didn't dear. I said,
Yeah, yeah.
I sat down, I said to the mate, I said, how much was that Prosecco? You don't
Yeah.
know, I didn't look. So she looked in the thing, £8.95. Maybe
Yeah,
a heart
yeah.
attack.
Yeah,
And
they
worse
get
it
on for
was, she had
about
another
10
one
now.
after it.
Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah, I've got a friend. I've got a friend here that his missus will literally only drink glass, a little the mini bottles of prosecco when she goes out. So it costs him nearly £10 a drink,
You might as well
and
just
then
buy a
plus
bloody
everyone
bottle,
top.
wouldn't you?
Yeah, I know.
You'll get a bottle for like 15.
You
I
can
don't
get an
get it.
order in, couldn't you, from Buxton Brewery for a couple more quid?
Yeah. But,
I know.
yeah.
It's the way they are now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is how it is, isn't it? They've got overheads, they've got staff to pay. We can all moan,
I know.
but we'll do what we want, won't we? At the end of the day.
That's it, mate.
Right. Oh, I know, mate. Can you answer that? I think the beer culture in the UK is I've got to drink 15 pints and start headbutting walls and stuff, isn't it?
I think so, but I think a lot of the youngster culture nowadays. I mean, between sort of like your age and my age, we'd go out at the weekends and go to pubs and things. I think the youngsters nowadays with social media, they're not into going out and drinking.
No,
I don't think. So
and if they do, they go out at like midnight, don't they?
this is it, and they drink anything really.
Yeah. It was
but
probably
yeah,
the same really in our days. We didn't really worry about what we drank, did we? We just went out for a good
No.
time. And
that's right.
but yeah, PD, I just loved. I'd happily dump half the British stuff,
Yeah,
even though I like most of it. I'd happily dump most of it and just have German stuff and
yeah,
Belgian stuff, Czech stuff. It'd be nice to have some Czech stuff.
yeah.
on PD,
Actually,
to
yeah, a
be
lot of
honest.
Czech beers are nice.
Pilsner
Definitely.
Urquell. Oh, that
Yeah.
one bloody PD.
I do like a good pilsner. I mean, is there any pilsners that you'd recommend?
Well, Pilsner Urquell for a start.
Yeah,
Aceroda's decent. I think Aceroda's a bit of an unsung hero on PD.
it is. Yeah, I do like that definitely on PD. It is nice.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff I've had's been bottle stuff. I'm all right here. Still got that. But yeah. But I mean, the Herzog Jan one, I wasn't a big fan of, if I'm honest.
I can't drink the Herzog Jan. I mean, for me personally, I don't know what it is with the I don't know whether it's the water they brew, but it gives me really bad acid. I can't drink it. I cannot drink it. I don't know if it's
Even the new one.
No, I've not tried the new one. I've not tried it, but they used to do. Oh God, what was it? The other beer, the other lager they used to do an early PD from is it from Holland? I think.
Oh, Grolsch.
No, on PD in a blue barrel. I'm trying to think what it was called.
Oh, De Kirsch, Austrian.
Yes, something like that. Yeah, I couldn't drink it. I couldn't drink it.
I
don't know
actually thought that was really decent. I thought
it
that was
was
an unsung
nice.
hero.
Yeah, for me, it just didn't agree with me at all. Herzog Jan was for me. I don't know. I don't know, it's just probably just me, but the water or something they use, but yeah, it just didn't agree with me at all. Yeah,
I wasn't impressed with that new one of theirs.
You weren't? No, I'm not going to try it because I didn't like the other one.
If you didn't like the original, I don't think you like that. Somebody commented on my video and they said they got sort of like fruity flavors, blonde kind of flavors, if you like, or a blonde lager and that, and this, that, and the other. And I'll be honest with you, it wasn't maybe until about 3/4 of the way down the keg I started to maybe get a feel of a blonde beer or something. But I mean, that keg's gone. I said to you before, thing's empty. Yeah. Even at the end of it, I can't really say I was massively impressed with it. It didn't set me well, did I?
No,
everyone's their own taste, but
it is. Yeah, it is. I like I say, I watched your reviews for a couple of years now, really. when I've ever wanted reviews of new kegs and things, I'd watch you reviews on YouTube. So I mean, it's kind of how I discovered your channel, really. You know,
you can
before
tell
you spend,
teletext is finished, can't you? On TV, you're watching me now.
yeah, but yeah, when it comes to beer and that, you know, you'd be on YouTube and looking at what people review these beers. But I think, like your reviews for me, you know, you give the most information about the beer and, you know, the taste and that sort of thing. And that's kind of why I've followed your reviews more than anyone, really, because you give more, you know, for the flavors and what have you. And yeah, so it's kind of why I've sent you sort of the beers that I kind of drink, and to sort of get your review on it, really. But yeah,
Well, it's good that, really. You know, I've sent, you know, even myself, I've sent many a beer out to people.
yeah,
You know, because I'm always interested. You know, and again, like with Stonehouse and that, I try sending a few of theirs out. And I pay for them. I do pay for them, honestly. I've only ever had 2 free beers from Stonehouse.
Yeah.
And one of them was for a review, and one of them was just to drink. But all the other ones I've bought, like, so I don't do it to get anything. But I like sending the stuff out, like you say. It's good to see what other people think of certain stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's not nothing. I mean, the money don't bother me. Like sending you beers and stuff, I ain't bothered about that. It's getting your review and seeing what you think of it, really. Because like I say, I think you can smell more and taste more than what I pick up in the beers. But you know, some of the ones I enjoy, it's just interesting to see what you think of them, really.
Do you not think when you watch them? Because I was the same as you, really. It was like, you know, I just used to drink beer, and all I ever used to drink was Budweiser. Funny enough, in bottles when it was 5%. Oh, those were the days. But yeah, I got into it, and then you listen to people, and when you hear what they say, you kind of think, well, do I get that?
Yeah, kind of.
And I think over time, you kind of, you know, with watching other people and that, I've kind of thought, yeah, I kind of get. I suppose it's all in your own head, isn't it? What you feel you get.
It is, yeah.
But yeah, and I suppose you kind of associate things.
Yeah, I think
bits, and that's what I say.
Yeah.
So I'm no different to you or any other sod out there that drinks a beer.
Yeah, I think everyone picks up different things from drinks, don't they? You know, everyone's got their style of drink they like, the taste they like. You know, everyone's different at the end of the day, which is great. You know, that's why they make so many different beers for different people, I suppose. But yeah, it's interesting to know what different people think, really. So,
what's your sort of favourite taste in a beer? Now,
for
it
me,
could change from different styles, couldn't it? But I've got a certain flavour I like in a style of beer that I would say I love.
I think, for me, I mean, a lager's got to be crisp. It's got to be dry. It can't be overly sweet. It's got to be refreshing. You know, something that's nice, but got a bit of aftertaste with it. Because a lot of these generic beers they're pushing out now, they're nothing. You know, they just taste of nothing.
You could change your labels, couldn't you?
You could, to be honest, and
almost
people wouldn't.
The same beers.
Oh yeah, I don't think so. I mean, like say, I know I said about that Buxton one, the downtown lager. It's a new one. They've only brought it out probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I was lucky enough to pick up a can when I went there a week or so ago, and lovely, really nice. But I think that's working out $3.50 a can, so it's not a cheap lager, obviously, but it's nice, really nice. But then again, I've tried the hazy IPAs and the double IPAs, and they're lovely too. Really nice.
What is something in an IPA that, see, for me, and I said it in this beer.
Yeah.
The pine. I love the pine, and I love that sort of piney, resinous, almost sticky feel in the mouth.
Yeah.
And I've said that for years. And I think when I first started doing the reviews,
there
was something in a beer that had that flavour, and I always thought it was the double dry hopping. And then I kind of learned that it's the pine and the resinous.
Pine,
maybe a little bit of a dank kind of
I mean,
kind of taste. And
it's funny because it's nice. I mean, one of the latest PD kegs I brought out, is it the Green Mountain? I know it's quite a light one, but for me that is really piney, really resinous, and to me that it's too much for me. I mean, it's a lovely drink, but I can't drink.
Taste, though, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But for me, it's like, I mean, that northern, like this Heathen's lovely, really nice. But anything along that sort of lines is nice, you know.
It's got a nice juiciness about it, isn't it? The sort of
Yeah, I
balance.
think so. As long as it's not overly sweet, I think, you know, that's the sort of thing I like. I mean, if it's too sweet, it's just. I mean, I can't have sugar in my like cups of tea at work. You know, I hate sugar. I'm not a sweet tooth at all. You know, I'm more a savoury sort of person.
Yeah. So am I, believe it or not. You might not think so, but
I know it's like you say you like your stouts and things. I mean, that's something that I find really like when you say the chocolatey and caramel notes and the toffee sort of flavors in beers. I mean, that I can't stand that sort of stuff. But yeah, the tropical side of things, like the IPAs and double IPAs, is nice. I do enjoy those, definitely.
Interesting.
It is, yeah.
It's
Like I
good
say,
to hear
everybody's different,
views
aren't
on
they?
stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said, the sours I'm starting to really sort of like come round to now.
Yeah, try
But they've got to be. Oh, I don't know. I like the sweeter sours. Like I said, that banana one.
Yeah.
But I think if you want a proper sour, it's got to be real tart. It's got to.
Yeah, I've not
in your
tried.
face, isn't it?
Yeah, I've
I
not
imagine
tried
that's
many.
what you like.
Yeah, like I say, the only sort of sour I've tried is the Buxton Brewery one, and it's a gooseberry sour. I don't know if you ever had a gooseberry sour, but it was
I've never had a
nice.
gooseberry. So that's
You
why
have?
you never hear me say gooseberry in a bloody thing. So
No,
I could be describing some shit in my videos, and it could be a gooseberry, not bloody something else. I don't know.
try it. No, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you've got to do a Buxton Brewery order, I think, next. Definitely.
I'll do one. Honestly,
Do one, mate.
I'll
Do
stick to
one.
that. Well, I'm saying that
Do
on
it.
live. Anyone watching? We've got 10. I've only got 11 people to prove this to. I will do a Buxton order next time, and I will pick as much variety up as possible.
Yeah, that's what I did when I got there. They literally, whatever they had, I had one or two of each. Sort of brought it home.
You got to win you. It's
Yeah, you have. Yeah,
it's part of the fun, isn't it? As well, I think.
exactly.
So we'll have a look at him. All the beer on, as you're right, we need to stop bullying, buying it so they know where the price is. Videos exposing supermarkets, stop them ripping people off. Yeah, it's a tough one.
It is. Yeah.
You know, we don't all know the ins and outs of stuff. You know, obviously supermarkets got to make their profits to keep them going for the future and that and what have you.
Yeah.
But pub prices are crazy now. Yes, I think not everywhere kind of rips you off, but again, you know, I suppose everyone can say that about us charging whatever we charge a day for work.
Yeah.
But we have to do that because we have to live, don't we? So, Market Deeping, is that near Peterborough? I think that's normal now.
Yeah, Market Deeping, right near Peterborough. That's where I am.
Oh, they are then. Are they back to normal now? I mean, no face masks and not social distancing like stupid robots. Many shops shut.
Yeah, I don't tend to go into Peterborough much anymore. I mean, I'm on sort of the outskirts of Peterborough, but yeah, there's a big shopping centre in the centre of Peterborough that's been there donkey's years. That's what he's talking about. Yeah.
I think a lot of shops in towns and that.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many that are shut, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
for me, off the street,
they can't survive now.
No. I mean, they do all these like big bloody things, don't they, on the outskirts?
Yeah.
Of places, and nobody ever goes in there. Not evolution, it's bloody progress, I suppose, isn't it? John 78. Didn't you buy a can of beer for £8 from the Bailey Head Baz? Yes, I spent bloody lots of money on beers from the Bailey Head. I think the most expensive beer I've had is a 10, I think, from there. But I don't do it every day, you know what I mean? It's one of them. We all have our little treat.
If there's something you fancy, you've got to try it, haven't you?
Well, absolutely. Tatty Man, they are, mind you. Have you tried finding old traditional pubs? They tend to be cheaper. Yeah, the older pubs do tend to be cheaper on that.
They do. Yeah, there's somewhere I'm in in Market Deeping. Some of the old traditional pubs they are a lot cheaper, definitely, and
But they're probably
they have better beers. You know, they have more of the sort of local brewery beers on rather than the
real
mainstream.
ales and that.
Yeah.
Do you like real ales?
I do, yeah. If it's I like the the light summery ones. Like an amber ale or anything light. But anything, I don't drink anything really dark. It's not my kind of thing.
Right.
The darkest I'll go is a Guinness, but a Guinness is really light anyway, isn't it? To be fair, it is, isn't it?
The Guinness is really light.
The Guinness is light, yeah. Yeah.
I bet you I bloody sent you stuff. I thought you liked dark stuff. I thought you said you like quite dark stuff.
Yeah, I'll try anything, honestly. Yeah, honestly. I'll give it a go.
Well, if you don't like them, I'll apologise.
No, not at all. No, I'll give it a go. I'm
Red
actually
Devil Kirsch Premium was fantastic. Liechtenstein. I beg to differ. It was Luxembourg.
Yeah, that Diekirch that's something I couldn't get on with. It was too sweet for me.
Too sweet. I actually thought I reviewed that early on, and I actually thought it's one of the best kegs on PD.
It was nice. It was very clean and that, but I think for me, I don't know. It just didn't agree with me.
Yeah.
Some beers are different,
I think it must be in tax reasons for stopping it coming into the UK. Yeah, quite possibly. That's the problem with everything changing, isn't it?
That's it, mate.
Oh, we got a bit of controversy going on here. I'm going to avoid them sort of all the being idea, and I've had worse. You are both good YouTubers. Thank you, Tatty Man. Very nice of you to say so.
Yes, thank you.
Lewis Williams. Baz, love the videos. Not seen the blade out in a while. PD rules. To be honest, the blade hasn't been out for a while because you always get like bloody new stuff on PD, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I was going to order a couple of blade kegs, actually. I'm very tempted to get the Strongbow Dark Fruit couple of kegs of that. But
I mean, one of my cousins, he's got a PD and a blade, and he really rates. Oh God, what is it? Is it one of the? I can't remember what it's called. It's in a green taupe.
Gosser,
that's it. Gosser, but there's two different ones, isn't there? Is there like a Mars?
The Marzen, I think, is fantastic, and the Zwickle is like an unfiltered beer.
Yeah, he really rates the Marzen, definitely.
Yeah. The Zwickle, I wasn't a massive fan of, to be honest.
No.
I know it's quite popular, but the Marzen is fantastic.
Yeah, he rates that, and I've tried it. It is lovely. It's nice.
Have you had this one?
What's that?
Oh, let me get the glass. Not the glass. Zitfer.
I've seen it. I've not tried it. No. I'm tempted to get hold of a sub, to be honest. But I'm sort of looking on Marketplace to see if the second-hand one comes up local. Really.
Get it for about 30 quid, didn't you?
Yeah, you can pick them up for 20, 30 quid second-hand. So yeah, if I get older one, I'll try it definitely.
That's probably my. I think, ironically enough, I think my favourite keg on Blade was Hatkin, which is a Belgian ale.
Yeah.
But I've only ever had one keg.
Right.
Which is mental, isn't it? But I actually think the beer is fantastic.
Yeah. See, I've never tried a left. I've never had a left beer, but I know I've never tried a left. But I think because of all the reviews I've seen, they're quite a sweet ale, and I just think I wouldn't enjoy that. So I've never tried one, but maybe I should. Maybe I should give it a go.
Order a bottle first.
Yeah, well, they do it in Tesco's, don't they? Left Blonde or whatever. Maybe I'll
get on the left Ritual.
Ritual. What's that? 9? Is it 9%?
Yeah, 9%. Me and the father-in-law done a keg of that on a Sunday afternoon evening.
Bloody hell.
I think I had a thick head the following day.
Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, I'm actually off to a beer festival tomorrow. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a pub local to me in Market Deeping called the Waterton Arms. They've got a beer festival on tomorrow.
All right.
Which will be interesting. Yeah. No
Is
idea
it-
what beers.
Is
What
that
beers
just
they're
you,
going
is
to do.
it, and the mates, or
Yeah, it's like me and the wife and a couple of friends. I've even got my parents are going with uncles and auntie as well. So yeah, a load of us going down there tomorrow.
have you got babysitters then, or?
Yes, yeah,
I was going to say when you said, "Oh,
yeah, oh
you've got
yeah,
the
yeah. No,
mum and dad
we're
coming
not
to
leaving
me,"
them
I
at
was
home
like,
on their
"Oh,
own.
okay, what's going on here?"
Yeah, no, my wife's my father-in-law, he's coming over tomorrow to babysit. So
Oh, there you are then.
yeah, so which would be nice. Be nice.
I bet you the first look you see on your father-in-law's face when you walk in will be that, and the
Oh
first
mate,
word would be, "Look at the fucking state of you lot."
no, I mean, yeah, my two boys are, they're fantastic. We love them to bits, but they're bloody hard work, mate. I tell you.
Hey,
I've got two boys. I've got a 4-year-old and a 10-year-old. So, but yeah, love them to bits. But yeah, it's nice to
and
get out.
you all deserve a break, don't you?
You do, mate. You do. You do. Yeah,
You know, gotta have a bit of fun.
that's it, mate.
Right now, Tatty Man, what do you both recommend as a good lager or pilsner? Over to you.
For me, a good lager. I mean, if you like, I mean, that's a nice one. Star of Parmin. I can't even pronounce it now. That's a nice one. If you like your sort of European lagers, I mean, I think any Czech lager's nice, isn't it? Really.
Pilsner Urkel.
Yeah, Pilsner wise, really. I don't know if you've got PD or anything. Stella's nice, or Jupiler's nice for a crisp Pilsner, isn't it? Yeah,
But yeah, I mean,
yeah. The wife, she loves Mythos. That's one of the bottles I sent you.
yeah.
But that's that was from Lidl. I don't know where you got your first
Was
one,
it?
your review, but they're all imported now. I mean, because I've had cans of Mythos from Lidl, and they're bloody horrible, horrible.
I think the one I had, I'm not even sure if it was a can or a bottle, but I'm certain I got it from Lidl. So,
Yeah, maybe it's the same then, but
but
it's
I think you mentioned to me that it's 4.7.
yeah, it was on your review, but yeah, these bottles now are 5%, and they're imported. It says on the box they're from imported from Greece, so 5%.
That's
So
why I didn't want to do it tonight, because I thought I got to try. I got to get one and compare the two. Be interesting.
yeah, I mean I got it from, it was Lidl. I'm sure it was Lidl. Yeah, 99p. But yeah, it's nice. But it's the same as what they do. I mean, wife was there last year, on holiday in Greece, so she loves the stuff. I mean, she even brought a glass home from Greece as well. Big, big man. She brought it home in a suitcase. Yeah, she didn't pay for it. Yeah, she loves it.
Pilsner lager. Oh, I don't know. If you're
I don't
looking
know, but
supermarket stuff, again, like I say, Pilsner Urkel, I'd go for. Krombacher Pils. You can get that in the supermarkets. That's decent. Warsteiner.
yeah, it's what's it? Yeah, Warsteiner's a nice one. I mean, I can get that from a local co-op. They do
Yeah.
Warsteiner.
That and
I think even
Krombacher are pretty much easily available.
yeah, co-op, or I think B&M even do Warsteiner. I think
Yeah.
we've got B&M local.
But
Yeah,
I mean, and I suppose it depends what if you got the machines. It depends on what machine you got.
yeah,
Hard
of
to say,
course,
isn't it?
yeah.
Any lager on PD if it's German, and then to
Yeah,
be honest, if you got a blade, I would definitely go Zipfer or Gossamer's Zipfer.
yeah,
I've ordered that more than anything. Heineken actually on blades very good, I think, as well.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. David Wilson, hi all. How are you, pal? Curtain Twitcher's back. Baz, actually, I do know some ins and outs of some supermarkets and shops are owned by WEF members. Well, okay, yeah, that don't surprise me. Very sad, wrong in my opinion. Yep, Mythos is in Lidl every few months. There you go.
There you go.
So we've
Yeah,
all caught up now. We've all caught up. I always get a
Yeah,
little
I
bit
think-
thingy when I'm trying to catch up. I get a bit nervous a bit. So I don't want to
Yeah.
ignore anyone.
Yeah, so I think you might struggle to get a UK brewed. I mean, because I had a can of the Mythos, and that was from Lidl, but it was UK brewed Mythos.
Right.
But now they've got the bottles. I mean, and they're from Greece, so you might struggle to get a UK one now. I don't know.
I'll see. I'll check the date, and it's probably got half decent date anyway in it, the lager.
Yeah, I think the other can I sent you, the Northern Monk, is it Heretic? That's a nice one.
Yes.
That's a good.
Have you got
That's a decent. I haven't. No, I haven't got that one at the minute.
We'll have to
No.
look.
No, I'll let you do your own review on that one.
Let me just disappear for a minute. Got to go see the vicar again.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
You take control.
No problem. Oh God, don't leave it to me. I shall better crack open another one. I think. See what we've got.
I'm back.
He's back. Back on the Star of Pramen.
You're back on the Star of Brahma.
Yeah.
What should I dive in and have a look at?
I think it's UK. It's UK brew, but it's not bad actually.
I'll tell you what, right? I've been to Prague. I mean, the missus went to the Star of Brahma.
Oh,
Brewery.
mate, I bet that was a fantastic.
The tour was it was very sort of like commercial kind of follow this route kind of thing. But we got to try the beer straight out the tanks. They have tanks literally behind the bar. And I'm telling you that, what you got there is absolutely nothing like.
I know, I can imagine, mate. I can imagine. Yeah, I think the only breweries I've ever,
I'm listening, don't worry, I'm here.
No, it's all right. I mean, I think the last brewery I did a tour of was Green King, but this is going back about 5 years ago. In Bury St Edmunds, Green King Brewery. I mean, they're still doing the brewery tours now. That was nice, but you got a tour around the brewery. You saw the really big old copper kettles they've got for doing the brewery. So I think I'm sure they still get the water out the original wells they used to use, underground wells. But then you got to go to the tap house after and try all the different beers they do. It was good. Yeah, I took the father there. Yeah, he enjoyed that.
I'm listening again, don't worry.
Yeah, all right.
I got the windows open. I'm trying to keep the door half shut.
I know it's bloody hot, mate. It's hot tonight,
Keeps
isn't it?
blowing it. So, got open.
Yeah, I'm gonna open mine as well.
So you're back on Star of Brahma, yeah?
I am, mate. I'm back on the light stuff. I've got to go easy because I've got a beer festival tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, we'll call this the last one.
Yeah, sure, mate.
Last beer. It's getting like 9 o'clock. I'll have one more.
Sure, mate.
I am drinking an out-of-date beer now.
Oh, dear.
And it's from Tartarus out of Leeds.
Okay.
This is their Baku Saison.
Oh.
Went out of date end of January, I think.
Right.
6.3%. So hopefully I won't wake up with the old Tom Tits.
Is that one from Huddersfield, is it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's another Great Escape. Funny enough, I picked a case of it up, and it was £9 for 12 bottles. Now I know their beers are normally about £4 each, like. So bloody hell, that's cheap. But when I walked in, I had a good chat to the bloke who owns it, chatting away like. And he said, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Where I'm from." He said, "Bloody hell, that's a long way. How far is it?" I said, "What was it? About 100 mile one way."
Yeah. And
he said, "You come up here just for beer?" I said, "Yeah. I've seen it on YouTube, so I thought I'd come and have a look, innit?" So as I'd paid for all my stuff, and I walked out, and I was loading the car or van it was, and he come rushing out, and he gave me a case of it. He said, "Yeah, anyone that's willing to travel that far, have a case of that."
Mate.
So I was like, "Fair enough."
Yeah, fair enough.
If I must.
Exactly, mate. Good stuff.
Yeah. You know me for glasses. I'm banging in the old St. Julian.
That'll do, mate. I do like a glass with a stem. I do like a glass with a stem. Definitely.
That's a decent beer, St. Julian.
Yeah, they did that on PD, didn't they? That one?
That was fantastic. That was.
Nice.
And their Saison is really, really good as well.
Mm.
Now, you might like a Saison because it's a bit lighter. So
yeah.
Although I got to say, this I didn't think this was the best Saison I've had, but I'll drink it. So it's quite sort of like orange in it.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. But free, wasn't it? So Scott and Wonders World's in. Evening all. How do you, Scott? SNJ Loffrey. Love the beer reviews, Baz. In partic, the Blade Kegs. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. David Wilson saying, "Hi, Scott. Hope you and Wanderer well." And Scott and Wanderer saying, oh, I thought that was the end of it then. Scott and Wanderer saying, "Evening, David. Chuckle much. Evening, everyone." Chuckle munch, I should say. Supping a left summer in this very mild evening, going down a treat. Hope everything is all good. Well, hope everyone is enjoying their bevies. Yeah. Have you had the left summer yet?
No, again, I've never tried a left, mate. I need to try it.
Yeah. Sorry.
I need to try it.
Yeah, don't be scared. Give them a go. They're kind of sweet and sticky. But
yeah, that's kind of why I've never gone for them. But I'm sure they'll be all right.
Star of Prom and do an unfiltered version now, but not seen it yet in any of the shops. Anyway, great live stream. The soaps have just finished, so have to talk to the missus now. Quality. Well, funny enough, it was the Star of Prom and unfiltered that I went to Asda for.
Yeah, I've not seen that we're at it, but yeah, if it's anything to go by the standard Star Prime.
Well, I had it in again. That was another one that they had in thingy at the brewery when I went. It was 2019. No, 2020. I literally got back from Prague about a week before lockdown. Because all the Chinese in the airport were wearing the masks, and I said to the missus, I said, "This seems a little bit ironic, isn't it, that they're scared of all the English spreading the germs?" And
Yeah.
But yeah,
oh no, it's when it all kicked off, didn't it? Yeah.
They do a wheat beer as well. And they do a. Well, I'm not sure if like the wheat beer was more the unfiltered one. I think it might be. But they do a dark one as well, and a dark lager.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Do you know what was sacrilege while we were there?
What's that?
At the start of the tour, you sort of buy your tickets, and you can either get a pint at the end of the tour, or you can get 4 tasters. And you'd be sitting at the table, and you'd look at the side, and there'd be a couple there, and then they'd have like 1 sip out of each beer and leave it.
Oh.
And you're like,
yeah,
really? You can't be doing that. I actually felt really bad because in my head, I was like, I've got to go and drink them. Can't be leaving them there. I felt like I didn't do it, but
Yeah.
And then after we left there, we literally walked round the corner and there's a quack bar.
Oh, bloody hell. But that got messy.
It could have been. It could have been if I wasn't kept on a lead. But we walked in. Well, we didn't walk in there. I think it was 20 to 2 in the afternoon, and they weren't open.
All right.
So I said to the missus, we looked at the time like, open at 2. I said, we're standing out here now. I said, I'm going anywhere. We are going in here. So, walked in there, like, and there's a young lad. Honestly, the bar was amazing.
Oh, I can imagine.
For beer drinking, it was like a wet dream. Seriously. Honestly, it was. You wouldn't believe it. It was quite a big space. It was really nicely done out. There must have been 12 fridges behind the bar. There must have been 30 taps on. And then they had this massive double fridge of like all the aged Belgium stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And you got everything in the proper glass.
Oh, lovely.
And I was like, my missus was like, oh, God.
Yeah.
You imagine taking like bloody, I don't know, a 3-year-old to an M&M store.
I said to my missus, I want to do a trip to Munich at some point.
I want to do Munich.
Yeah, I've got to do Munich, definitely. I've never done it, obviously, but yeah, it's got to be done. When the kids are maybe, in a couple of years, when they're a bit older, we'll make a trip and do it, definitely. Sounds
one thing
good.
on my bucket list, that is.
Yeah, definitely. Like saying,
I don't care how much I spend.
No, I've seen like Paul and Michelle have done it, Rank My Beer, and it just looks fantastic.
Oh.
The beers, just in like the hotels. I mean, the beers they've got on tap look fantastic. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And probably pay less than what you pay over here for a car.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's got to
definitely got to be done. But yeah, highly recommend Prague. Got to give that a go.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've done. Where have I been? Prague.
Done Germany a couple of times. You ever been to Germany at all? Have you?
No, I haven't, mate. No. I'm trying to think where I've been in Europe. I've done Budapest. Yes,
me and the wife done that.
You have, yeah. Yeah, I did that.
We went in January.
A long time.
13 or something it was.
Yeah, it was about 10 years ago for me in Budapest. But some of the bars and restaurants there are amazing. Really good.
Yeah. Beautiful place as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Very nice place.
Yeah.
And
that's kind of the time before I was into all the beers, really. So I was just drinking the generic stuff. But yeah, if you went back there now, I can imagine it'd be amazing.
That was the first time I had Castile Rouge.
All right. Yeah.
Our hotel, literally, end of the street, and it wasn't a big street, if you like.
Yeah.
Well, not from our hotel, anyway. It was a lovely restaurant. So it was always chocker. And me and the missus said, we'll have to go in there, try there. Loads of, again, the pubs were just like amazing.
Yeah.
And, we sat down, ordered food. The food was beautiful. And they brought out like the bar menu and that. And it was
Yeah, I mean,
I tried Castile Rouge. It was amazing, beautiful.
I just remember the price. I mean, it's obviously going back sort of 10 years or so, but you'd go out for a meal and a couple of drinks, and it was great. It was literally like over here, it was like a full meal, 2 drinks was probably about 15 quid. It was ridiculous.
Well, I think what it was, I think the restaurant we went to, I think we had like a 3-course meal each or something, and we had drinks. And it was about 50 quid. So
yeah,
I wouldn't say the restaurant was a lot different from what we were paying over here.
Yeah.
It's about 5 years ago we went.
Right.
But in the hotel, you were getting like a massive glass of wine, and it works out about £1.75. So the message was just pretty much getting a bottle of wine. Like, pretty much ordering a bottle of red wine. I'll have one of them.
Yeah.
And a beer was only about 2 quid.
I know. And then you go out nowadays, like say you're paying nearly 10 quid for a glass of Prosecco, aren't you?
Yeah. Or 9 quid for a small bottle.
Oh, bloody hell. Nuts, isn't it? Yeah.
But yeah, It was good. Good. Been to Berlin as well and Dusseldorf. Those were good.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Hopefully
Cool.
get back out and doing some of that stuff again
Definitely, mate.
at some point. But
Well,
money
if you're
comes in,
ever over,
doesn't it?
if you're ever over this way, mate, you'll have to give me a holler. But I should doubt you will be, because I'm sort of the other side of the UK to you, really. But
Well, I don't know. We go travelling a bit. Funny enough, the missus has got family in Peterborough, so
oh, really? Okay. Yeah, if you're over this way, mate, you'll have to come out in Market Deeping for a couple.
you'll be going. Oh no, he's coming over. Quick, don't answer the door when the bell
No,
goes.
I'll
just
take you to
ignore him.
a few local pubs around here, mate. There'll be no trouble. I mean, I've got family in southern Wales. I can't tell you where they are, to be honest, but yeah, I've got an auntie actually who lives southern Wales, not far from. Oh bloody hell, where is it? What's the town on Gavin and Stacey?
Barry.
Barry, yeah, they live near Barry.
Oh, honestly, we're nowhere near there. Believe it or not,
You're not near there.
we're North Wales. Believe it or not, we're probably as close to you as we are to them.
Okay, yeah.
It's a long old journey to South Wales. People think, bloody hell, well, you're all in Wales. It's nothing. To get to Barry, it's probably about a 3-hour drive for us.
Really? Bloody hell.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll meet you in Buxton. I'll have to meet you up in Buxton then. We'll have a Buxton. They've got a few tap houses in Buxton, so we can meet there maybe.
I'll tell you what, we'll just sort something out, and yeah, I'll just crash somewhere by you, or say you just crash somewhere by us. We'll just go for it.
Sounds good, mate. Sounds good. No worries. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to clock off in a minute, mate, because with the kids and everything.
No, fair enough. Let's just quickly go through these. It's about 4 comments.
Cool.
We'll sort that out, and then we'll end it there. I like to try the Star unfiltered, but it only seems to come in green bottles, which is really off-putting, as it be skunked. Yeah, good chance it will be. After trying Stella unfiltered, the green bottle, it was vile. Yeah, I done the comparison, but I've got to admit, Stella unfiltered, the second keg I had, which was the one that I done the comparison with, wasn't packed on the first keg. They changed it, I think.
There seems to be a lot of these different kegs. I mean, they had it with the Hawkstone lager. I think I had one of the first run batches of Hawkstone when it came out. And it was nice, but then the following batches, they were nothing like the first ones. Honestly, nothing like it.
I wonder now, right? If they bang out exactly how it should be with the first batch.
Yeah.
Knowing people are going to review it.
Yeah,
build it
maybe.
Up, and then put out a shit batch next time. Just for
sale. Seems that way.
It could be, I don't know. Stella unfiltered is lovely from the can. Comparison, it's even better from first keg was. My second one I wouldn't say was fantastic.
No, I had Stella filtered from the bottle, and it was nice. It was okay. But to be honest, I tried it on keg and I didn't enjoy it. I really didn't. I mean, there's such a difference between bottle and keg.
It's funny,
whether one way's better one way, to another person or not. I don't know. But
yeah. Was in Munich 2 months ago. Loved it. Beer is another level. Nothing beats Augustina from Car. Well, maybe if I get the chance to have some of that from Cask, it will be well, from tap, it'll be us, I guess.
Yeah.
Baz, good to hear English, not wearing masks at airport. You are right, the Chinese still wearing them, ridiculous. To be fair, that was about 5 years ago. That was literally 4 years ago, just before 3 years ago. I suppose personal choice, isn't it? If you want to do that. Well, there you are, mate. We've caught up with the comments.
Yeah, okay, mate.
So a big thank you to everyone else who has tuned in and commented and taken part. A big thank you to Liam.
No, cheers, Baz. It's been great having me on, mate. No, I appreciate it all. It's been great to talk to you, mate. After watching you for like 2 years, it's been brilliant. Thank you very much.
If I don't see any comments now, I know I'll put you off.
Yeah, I think it's gone dead now. So everyone's bored of me on here. So
Oh, I don't know. But yeah, we'll end it now. And
yeah, cheers, mate.
maybe
Oh,
Liam will be on again. So a big thank you to
maybe.
Liam, like I say, big thank you to everyone else. And see you all again soon. Cheers.
Nice one, Baz. Cheers, mate. You look after yourself.
Cheers. And you,
Cheers, mate.
pal.
Ta-ra. Ta-ra.